Hey guys, welcome back. I got some more upgrades on the boundary I was going to show you guys. I went with the Microshift Advent X. So here's the cassette and the derailleur. It's an 11 to 48 tooth 10 speed. That's what the X stands for in the Advent X. The clutch has a derailleur, the derailleur has a clutch on it. Looky there, somebody's playing peekaboo under the fence. Cat. But anyways, now of course I had to get a new wheel for the rear because the stock one is a free wheel, and so I got this free hub wheel from Amazon. It's a Wheelmaster 29-inch wheel, and it's set up tubeless for me very easily. It didn't come with any kind of rim tape or anything, so all I had to do was wipe it down with alcohol, tape it up with what do I use, Gorilla tape, and put the sealant in, and no problems at all. It works perfectly for me. So if anybody's wondering, they do set up tubeless. And then here's the shifter, Advent X. This shifter is different from what I'm used to. It is thumb actuated for downshift and upshift, which works out good for me. When I ride, I always have my index finger on the brake lever, always. And so now I don't have to move it around to shift or nothing. I just leave it there, and I'm able to use my thumb for upshifts and downshifts. So if that matters to you, that's how they are. But I am loving it. The factory one is a 14 to 38 tooth, if I remember right. And so this adds quite a bit of range for me. And it's quiet. It didn't take but about 5 or 10 minutes to adjust, and shifts nicely. I like everything about it. I know I have the inner tube wrap around the chainstay there, but there is minimal noise back there. Now of course, from all the snow and now the rain, I haven't made it out to the trail, because as soon as I got this installed, it started snowing like crazy, and so ever since then the trails have been closed. But I've ridden it around my neighborhood, and we've got some pretty significant hills going up to the back of the neighborhood, and this climbing gear is great. Much easier than my old one. And so the old stuff, actually, I swapped it over to my wife's bike. So the Pro Rush, which some people have griped about them, saying they're no good. I haven't had a lick of trouble with mine, so I'm going to use it till it fails, I guess. And I put it on my wife's bike so she can have more range, and a clutched derailleur. And we also replaced her cranks and the whole bottom bracket and everything with the kit from IXF off of Amazon. And so we dropped some weight and simplified everything so that you know, don't have as much noise, you don't have all the extra chain flopping around, and man, it's so smooth. We like it. And of course, use the Pro Rush shifter. So that is working out good for her. And then on my daughter's bike, I took the shifters and brake lever, because they're integrated, took them off of that, put them on my daughter's bike, so that now she has the integrated shifter and brake lever, because I put a 7-speed Mega Range, or what is that, Mega Drive freewheel on the back of her bike. She's of course having a hard time climbing the hills and everything, and so this went from a 14 to 28 tooth to a 14 to 34 tooth. So now she's got a better climbing gear. And this shifter is much easier for her to actuate. Originally it came with twist shifters, and then I got a cheap, I guess you would call it a trigger shifter or something off Amazon, but even that wasn't very easy for her. So she always stayed in first gear, and you know, she just hated shifting. So she could, you know, kind of go uphill as much as she could, but then going downhill or even on flat ground, her pedals were just going 100 miles an hour, trying to go because she didn't want to have to downshift again. So now she's able to upshift and downshift, and she says every time she comes back to the house after riding, she just tells me again how much she loves it. So it's, you know, everybody got an upgrade of some kind. I know I got the new stuff. My wife got a hand-me-down. My daughter got some new stuff, but also a hand-me-down up there. Oh, another thing, so obviously my wife's bike had the integrated brake and shifter levers. Since I had replaced my brakes with the hydraulics, I put the factory brakes from my bike onto her bike. So that's why those are not integrated anymore. So anyways, everybody's just kind of gotten parts swapped around, and we're liking it. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. Give anybody ideas in case they want to, you know, upgrade while also saving money. And now I have a question for you guys. As you remember, I've got the RockShox Recon Silver RL here on my bike. It's 100 millimeters of travel. Does anyone know, can this fork be increased to 120 millimeters of travel? I haven't found a lot of information. I have seen some information saying that they can be, but can this one? It's a 2020 model, and if it matters, let's see if I can zoom in on the serial number. Where's it at? There you are. I don't know if it'll focus. There, I think it's focusing. So I don't know if it matters what the serial number is, but can anybody tell me? Anyways, thanks for watching again, guys. I am just blown away by y'all's comments and subscribers and everything. I'm nobody to to be posting on YouTube and all this stuff, but man, I just like helping people see what can be done with these cheap bikes, and they can take a beating. I mean, we're not easy on them. We go down rock gardens and our trails are full of roots. We hammer on them and they hold up. Now, of course, you know, with our upgrades and everything, but anyways, I wanted to share that with you guys. Thank you for watching once again. And, you know, again, let me know what y'all think about that fork up there. Anyways, see you later.